Market research. Market research is an organized effort to gather information about target markets and customers, know about them, starting with who they are. It is a very important component of business strategy and a major factor in maintaining competitiveness. Market research helps to identify and analyze the needs of the market size and the competition. Its techniques encompass both qualitative techniques such as focus groups, in-depth interviews, and ethnography, as well as quantitative techniques such as customer surveys and analysis of secondary data. It includes social and opinion research, and is the systematic gathering and interpretation of information about individuals or organizations using statistical and analytical methods and techniques of the applied social sciences to gain insight or support decision-making. Market research, marketing research, and marketing are a sequence of business activities. Sometimes these are handled informally. The field of marketing research is much older than that of market research. Although both involve consumers, marketing research is concerned specifically about marketing processes, such as advertising effectiveness and sales force effectiveness, while market research is concerned specifically with markets and distribution. Two explanations given for confusing market research with marketing research are the similarity of the terms and also that market research is a subset of marketing research. Further confusion exists because of major companies with expertise and practices in both areas. History. Although market research started to be conceptualized and put into formal practice during the 1930s as an offshoot of the advertising boom of the golden age of radio in the United States, this was based on 1920s work by Daniel Starch. Starch developed a theory that advertising had to be seen, read, believed, remembered, and most importantly, acted upon, in order to be considered effective. Advertisers realized the significance of demographics by the patterns in which they sponsored of different radio programs. The Gallup organization helped invent the public opinion poll. Today, market research is a way of paying for it. Market research for business/planning. Market research is a way of getting an overview of consumers' wants, needs and beliefs. It can also involve discovering how they act. The research can be used to determine how a product could be marketed. Peter Drucker believed market research to be the quintessence of marketing. Market research is a way that producers and the marketplace study the consumer and gather information about the consumer's needs. There are two major types of market research: primary research, which is subdivided into quantitative and qualitative research, and secondary research. Factors that can be investigated through market research include: another factor that can be measured is marketing effectiveness. This includes data collection. Rigorous sampling methodologies combined with high-quality data collection is what Advertising Age considers the backbone of market research. Also required is the, at least passive, cooperation of those being surveyed. Trust is also helpful. Some data collection is incentivized. A simple form is when those on the road contribute to traffic reporting of which they are consumers. More complex is the relationship of consumer to business, C2B, which sometimes introduces reliability problems. Other data collection is to know more about the market, which is the purpose of market research. International influence from the Internet. The international growth of available research both from and via the Internet has influenced a vast number of consumers and those from whom they make purchases. Although emerging global markets, such as China, Indonesia and Russia are still smaller than the US in B2B e-commerce, their Internet-fueled growth factor is stimulated by product-enhancing websites, graphics, and content designed to attract corporate and consumer/B2C shoppers. Estimates for 2010 show between $400 billion and $600 billion in revenue was generated by this medium. A report titled Global B2C E-commerce and Online Payment Market 2014 indicated a decrease in overall growth rates in North America and Western Europe, even as absolute growth numbers rose. The UK Market Research Society, MRS, listed the top social media platforms primarily used by millennials are LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube and Instagram. research and market sectors. Regarding details for worldwide corporate market research, most of them are never written about because they are the consumer research done by the country's manufacturers. The retail industry aspect of online market research is being transformed worldwide by e-commerce with its mobile audience, rapidly increasing as the volume and varieties of products purchased on the mobile medium increases. Researches conducted in the markets of North America and Europe revealed that the e-commerce penetration on the total online retail trade had attained 10% or more. It was also shown that in emerging markets, smartphone and tablet penetration is fast increasing and contributing significantly to online shopping growth. Market research data has loss prevention aspects, that less than 60% of all proposed modifications and new products are deemed failures. When information about the market is difficult to acquire, and the cost of going ahead with the decision to offer the product or service is affordable, the research cost may be more profitably used to ensure that the new line got the advertising send-off it needed to have the best chances of succeeding. As measured in revenue, USA-based Amazon.com is the worldwide e-commerce leader. Market research for the film industry. The film industry is an example where the importance of testing film content and marketing material involves small businesses and non-profits. Small organizations and non-profits can derive needed information by observing the environment of their location. Small-scale surveys and focus groups are low-cost ways to gather information from potential and existing customers and donors. While secondary data, statistics, demographics, etc. is available to the public in libraries or on the internet, primary sources, done well, can be quite valuable. Talking for an hour each, to 12 people, 2 apiece from 6 potential clients, can get inside their minds. Get a feel for their needs, wants and pain. You can't get that from a questionnaire. Steps that can be done by SMEs, small medium enterprise, to analyze the market are: